Alright guys, we're going to start this video off with a like challenge. You guys got 20,000 on that one video, which is crazy. If you guys can beat that, we are going to use this big, huge, 4-foot long ship horn, and we're going to hook it up to the Cummins and use it as a stack. I will stack the Cummins and drive around town with it like that. You guys can't do it though. Or can you? Let's see. Actually, don't do it. If you do it, I have to do it. But I don't think you guys can. What is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have an exciting video today. This is a very heavily requested video. Although I did do this video with the Duramax and my parents' RV. This one differs because I didn't use the diaphragm when I did the Duramax video, and I also didn't have enough RPM with the RV, so I wasn't able to produce the noise we were hoping to hear. So we're gonna be using the 12 valve, which has no limitations on the RPMs. So I think we're gonna get some pretty cool sound effects out of this horn. This is the horn I'm talking about, guys. All right, guys, so before you get mad at me for not doing that video with the horn and the alarm clock video, trust me, I'm not avoiding that. I'm not trying to drag this out. I'm not trying to milk this. I promise you. Hey, I was just calling to check on the motor I dropped off. It's for that big ship horn.
Yeah, I thought George had talked to you about it. They've got it down, and again, I kind of thought he had talked to somebody about it.
I spoke to someone like a week or so ago, and it just kind of told me a few things. I didn't know what the next approach was, though.
Let me dig into it. George stepped out right now. He's the one that was handling it.
Okay, I know he mentioned bearings, and there was some grease, like everywhere in there, but
yeah, they really, somebody put a ton of grease in this thing. I mean, we could try to wash it, and like the day it came off the showroom floor, or you just want it to work.
I really just wanted to work.
Okay. I think probably the best scenario, from what I again overheard, that it tested okay, but we'd have to wash it and bake it and make sure it comes up after we get it out of there. There's just so much grease in there. It needs to be gotten out, because what happens is that starts deteriorating the insulation value of the windings, and it'll go to ground if we don't get it out of there. I'm just get back with you today.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
See you. Okay, so we're just gonna start the Duramax up, back it out a little bit. We're probably just gonna run it diagonal behind the Cummins, that we got a little bit more room to work with. That way we can film everything a little bit better. So let me go ahead and start the Duramax up and back her up. One thing you don't do when you're working on a Cummins, messing with anything related to the exhaust on any Cummins, you don't wear nice stuff when you work on them, because you will absolutely destroy it. Well, you're gonna get it super dirty either way. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a work hoodie, I guess you could say. All right, guys, we got this thing all mocked up here. Now, it makes no sense, because this wouldn't be possible to run this permanently. Maybe it could be. If we do it in the bed, make this a stack, we could do it. I want to hear what this thing sounds like. It's probably gonna be stupid loud, because this truck is unbelievably loud. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. We're gonna let it idle for a little bit. We'll be able to hear what it sounds like with just idling. So. It's loud, really loud. And I can't talk. I didn't want to start because it's cold and I haven't started it in a while. So we're gonna let it idle for a little bit before I get on it and see how this thing sounds. All right, guys, that was definitely louder than a regular exhaust. Wouldn't you say, Joe?
Yeah.
It had like it kind of had like the horn tone coming out. It didn't have like the full, obviously, the exhaust note doesn't make that noise anyways, but a Cummins is really deep tone, so I think that helped it. And being that this horn is huge, and that's what it produces, is a really deep tone. It was it sounded like it was wanting to make the noise, but of course that's not how these are meant to run. But I'll tell you right now, and I hammered on it there too, and it's smoky. Now the horn needs to be washed. I need to wash my horn. All right, guys, so here is the missing piece of the puzzle for the big horn with the motor. This is a rotary phase converter by American Rotary. So if you guys are unfamiliar with these things, what they do is they take single phase power, which is what most houses run off of, and they convert it to 3-phase using an idler motor that is in this big box. So that big is a 20 horsepower electric motor that sits in this box. Most phase converters don't look like this. This is the new unit they came out with called Amp, and it's like a mobile one. Hook it into like a 50 amp service. Single phase goes in, 3-phase goes out. Those 3 plugs. So whatever you want to plug into that, you can. If you want to run like a lathe off of it, or a table saw, air compressor, 3-phase, you can. So we're gonna be running that horn off of this 3rd one right there. And it's got a 40 amp breaker on it, and then basically just turn the breaker on, press start, fires up that motor, creates full 3-phase power, and you don't lose a third of your power like you would with a static phase converter. Trust me, I did not just get this for the motor. That'd be a little overkill. If you guys are new to the channel, you probably don't know that I'm going to be buying a pole barn and having a full shop so I can work on all my vehicles in there. I'm going to have air compressors, all that stuff, a lot of 3-phase stuff, so I'm going to be using this in that shop. So it's not just for the horn. That would make 0 sense. But it's going to be very nice to have for that horn. So, but yeah, go check out American Rotary if you guys do any of this stuff. If you own a shop or whatever, you guys probably have one of these in one of your shops. Maybe not the amp version, but you probably have a 3-phase or rotary phase converter or whatever from American Rotary. They're probably the most popular out there. So go check them out. Link is in the description to their website, and yeah, they're pretty sweet. Alrighty, guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. I thought it sounded unbelievable. It was ridiculously loud. This being the loudest in the fleet. I do have 4 diesel trucks and a Corvette ZR1. This one's, I would say, by far the loudest. On the decibel reader, that thing shows a little bit louder because of the turbo. It's got a 68 millimeter Ryan's Diesel Service turbo, so it's very high pitched. But yeah, we got 4 diesel trucks on this channel. We got a Corvette ZR1 right there, and yeah, if you enjoy diesels, you're probably at the right place. If you enjoy Corvettes, you're at the right place as well. I got 2 square body Chevys that are both diesels, and then of course the Duramax and the 12 valve here. So the actual horn video, we're gonna do the alarm clock horn video here shortly. The motor is being baked right now, getting all the grease out of it, and they're replacing the bearings, and it should be ready to go. All the tests came back good on it. So once that's done, that horn will be ready to rip. And of course you guys see the phase converter I got. So yeah, that is gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like diesel content, horns, or neighbor drama, definitely hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.